standing here in front of the iiRcade booth looking at a brand new product. You're going to show us a little bit about what you've got, some brand new exciting arcade tech. Is that right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We initially built this because I wanted to get this one for my own.
Oh, so it's a passion project. Okay.
It's a huge passion project. I'm a huge gamer myself.
Okay.
And I know that there are lots of gamers out there in the world who are looking for something like this to be able to fulfill their childhood dream, nostalgic dream to be able to own an arcade at home. Unfortunately, their houses are, most of us anyway, houses sizes are limited, and we don't have the money to be able to buy a cabinet per game. Every time they want to get a new game, they have to buy a new cabinet.
Yeah, it takes up a lot of space.
It takes up a lot of space and a lot of money as well. So what we did is we went the other way. We said one unit is going to have the entire arcade right inside that one unit for your home. So we designed it that way on purpose. You look at the unit, it's very slim, yet if you play it right in front of it, as you've also experienced, very comfortable, and it brings a really good experience from that perspective as well. We also bring a lot of good experiences, other kind of new experiences, which I'll go through in a bit. Our unit perspective, it was built with quality built in mind. So you look at the device, very solid. I've actually thrown this device 5 times. It still works.
Give it a real good, rigorous test. Yeah.
I did. It was very rigorous, and it didn't even break. Maybe a couple of scratches, but that was it. Because we built with quality in mind, quality for me includes anywhere from quality of the cabinet, very solid, Mercedes-Benz feel like, right? To the experience. So when you're playing the game, exactly same game, it doesn't feel like the exactly same game. It's the same game. The reason is because we got 80 watts of powerful dual stereo speaker sound pumping right in front of you, right?
Yeah. Giving you that home theater type of experience. Absolutely.
That's exactly what it is. And then display also. We got the quality of the display that is very much like current generation console quality. You're right in front of it. So you're able to feel that immersive experience. You're drawn into the game. If the zombie comes after you and tries to bite you.
Yeah, you're going to twitch
I'm
a little
going to
bit.
twitch. I'm going to twitch. If somebody shoots me, it really feels like you're there. Also, the controls as well. And you've experienced it too.
Yeah.
We got top quality controls. We felt that this was extremely important. So we made sure that we have top quality controls so that you have the control the game control full all to yourself. You have the full control of that. You have the immersive experience from the display as well as the sound. If you're right in front of it, you're playing these games, you're going to feel a huge difference, and exactly what arcade means as opposed to home gaming. Arcade means so much different. You'll be able to feel that if you play the games on the machine.
Yeah. And I can attest, the joysticks felt great. The buttons are really top notch. They're very tactile, responsive, very high quality product.
Oh, thank you so much. And from a game perspective too, you saw it before. We are able to play not only your favorite retro games, we'll have a lot of your favorite retro games as well, but also the latest and greatest games as well, the modern games. We're able to support full FPSs, adventure games, action games, the modern games that you're able to play.
So we can run a lot of current generation games at 1080p, 60 frames per second?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Perfect.
Thank you.
No problem, yeah.
Thank you.
I mean, that sounds great, yeah. I mean, you're not limited to those older generations by any means. You've got that new generation of games, and you're saying we can run this at 1080p, full frames per second without any kind of bog down or lag or anything like that?
That's exactly what it is. And on top of that, we also ran games with Unity engine, also games with Unreal 4 engine. They ran perfectly.
Yeah. Things that are really highly demanding as far as the power they need to run smoothly and effectively.
That's exactly what it is. And one of the reasons why we're able to make that happen is because our device is extremely customized and optimized for gaming. So games that wouldn't run on my topmost end cell phones or computers and things like that, it will run here because everything's so optimized. Our board, electrical board is customized. Our operating system is customized, and if you put them together, the hardware is customized to work with software hand to hand really nicely.
Yeah, so you've designed this thing for the ground up to do specific one thing, as opposed to trying to force it to do something that it wasn't designed to do to begin with.
That's exactly what it is.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect. And then we've got online connectivity?
Yes, we do. The device is online connected, so we have an application where App Store, where you're able to look at all the apps and the games, and you're able to purchase everything that you want. And you purchase, one-click purchase, by the time you come home, everything is downloaded and installed for you, so you can just start ready to play. Addition to that, the games that currently support online gaming, I've played MMORPGs and things like that on our machine. We had like over 100 people connected to this, utilizing Unreal 4 engine, and it worked perfectly.
No, that's highly impressive to have that many people playing simultaneously and not have any kind of lag or bogging down or anything like that, especially with those MMOs that you were talking about that have hundreds of people online and simultaneously.
Yeah, that was really exciting. I mean, this was something that you have never been able to experience in an arcade environment before, but we made it happen. We're able to make that kind of experience happen where you're playing with many other people at the same time. We can also play the latest and greatest games right on an arcade environment. That's something that we've never experienced before. And then on top of that, we have all your favorite retro games that you're able to play here. And everything is going to be officially licensed and legal.
Okay, yeah, so there's no illegal ROMs or anything. People don't have to scour the dark pages of the internet to try to find these games and put them on their machine. They can easily just kind of go to an online store and download them straight to their machine.
That's exactly what it is. You don't have to worry about getting viruses or anything like that or spend time. All you have to do is spend, everything's going to be very affordable as well. So it's just spend a little bit of money that you deserve, and you're able to get the games that you deserve, the exactly right experiences that you expect, best quality, best experiences, and that's the exact experience that we want to provide to our users.
And as far as the game prices, I'm sure they're all going to vary by, console generation, that type of thing. But what would you say the average price of a game to download and bring to your own system would be?
That's a great question. We're in conversations with many other different game companies and things like that too. So exactly like you said, it will be different based on what the games are. But in general perspective, they'll be very, very affordable.
Perfect. And you could just buy exactly what you want. You don't have to buy packs of 20 games or anything like that. You could specifically just go for those titles that you're most interested in, download those.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. What I found from my experience perspective, let's say I get a pack of 5, and I don't like 2. I just wasted money for that too. And also I'm wasting space for that too, right? So what we did is, instead of that, let's just make individual ones very, very affordable so that people will be able to get these games very easily without having to look for any kind of bundles like that where 2 of them they will not need.
And as far as space, does the customer have any kind of fears of worrying about filling up this machine in the first 10 days of owning it? That'd be a main pain point. If you bought this beautiful product, you bring it home, you download 5 games, and you've already hit your maximum capacity. Is there any fears or concerns there?
You don't have to worry at all. We got plenty of space.
Okay, plenty of space. Perfect. And as far as the games that are licensed, can you speak to those right now? What you do have official?
We are working with many great companies right now to make this happen, and we will announce that as they happen. We do have several number of games that we already do have it licensed. We'll just announce everything at the same time.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're talking about some of the top AAA titles here.
Perfect. And if people want to know more about the product, where can they find out more about this?
You can go to our website at iiRcade.com, arcade.com, where we'll have all the latest information there, as well as our link to Facebook, Twitter, social network, and also our fan page as well. Yeah. One more thing that I want to mention real quickly is the form factor. Okay. So our product is convertible. One of the big pain points that we noticed is the space, like we talked about. And because spaces are limited, we said we want to make this as narrow as possible, yet comfortable gaming, right? The other thing that we did is that we want to be able to have you be able to fit this anywhere in the house, or even dormitory, for example. So if you put this on a stand, as you can see over there, it's a full-size cabinet. Or if you just lift this up and put it on a table, it becomes a bar top. Yeah. And it's very, very light. You've tried this before too. It's very light.
It doesn't take a whole lot of manpower or woman power or anything like that. Anybody can really pick this up, set it on the stand, or set it wherever they need to in the house. It's very light, it's very easy to move, and it still feels very solid.
Yeah, it's very sturdy as well. It doesn't move. It's got rubber feet underneath as well. What we did is we pay attention to the detail. We strongly believe that a difference between a great product and a good product is to pay attention to detail. That's exactly what we did. And you're from rubber feet, for example, to the corners to make them beautiful. We pay a lot of attention to the detail, so that it has amazing quality, but we also want to make you feel like it's also amazing quality as well. That's what we try to achieve.
Yeah, because if you're going to spend a bunch of money on a beautiful arcade, you're going to bring it home, you're going to bring home a premium product, you want to feel like you got a premium product in return.
Absolutely. Totally agree with you.
Yep, absolutely. It's great. I'm very impressed with it. Like I said, I played the games. Speakers sound phenomenal. I was very blown away by that. It was almost a home theater-esque experience, standing in front of it, having that 80 watts of power blow right at your face. You get that immersion feel. You really get into the game more. Something jumps out, you want to kind of slide to the side because, yeah, you're worried about jumping out of the screen. So that was highly impressive. The controls felt great. I think you've got an amazing product, and the online connectivity. People don't really have to worry about Wi-Fi speeds or anything like that from their home.
No. From our hardware device perspective, we are supporting the highest spec. From users perspective, if you have the highest speed, we'll support that. If you don't have the highest speed, we'll support that. So everything will work. Our device will customize accordingly to make sure it fits everybody.
That's really good. That way, no one's left out. No one's left out in the dark. Everyone can experience this, whether they're internet poor or internet rich, however you want to say it.
Exactly.
But there's something for everybody, is what you're telling us.
There's definitely something for everybody, not from internet speed perspective, but also from game perspective, experience perspective, size of the house perspective. We will fit everybody.
And as far as accessibility, where people can potentially purchase these, are we looking at major retailers?
Yes, we'll be looking at everywhere. We're getting a lot of interest from retailers right now, so we'll be able to get that out there to you. We'll be starting with places where we'll be able to get them out there as quickly as we can, and then work out from there.
And as far as ETA of when you're hoping to get this to market, are you looking 2020, 2021? How late, how soon?
Right now, our desire is to be able to get this to you by sometime in first half of this year.
Okay. And then is there any talks to worldwide distribution, places like Canada, Australia, United Kingdom, places like that?
Great question. We're getting a lot of requests. So we're thinking about doing this one step at a time. But we're going to try our best to get it to everybody as soon as possible.
Well, yeah, because you want to do it right one place as opposed to wrong in 4 places.
Exactly. That's exactly what it is.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Well, guys, I'm very impressed with this iiRcade. I highly suggest you check it out if you can. Go to www.iiRcade.com. Make sure you check out the fan pages, follow their social medias, Twitter, Instagram, and look up more on this iiRcade product.